What?
We just called the police. Yeah, I got you on video. Yeah, I got you on video. Just called the police. Yeah, you can video all you want.
Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Double R and this is my 240 SX S13. Alright, what's going on, guys? This is my 1991 Nissan 240 SX S13 Coupe. I've had this car for a little over a year and I've been hesitating whether or not to introduce it on the channel just because I finally gave it some TLC. I needed to get aside some things before I really wanted to focus on this build. And now that we have a shop and a place to actually work, we've actually decided to bring it out and introduce it to you guys. So I got this car over a year ago for about $4,000 from one of my best friends at the time, who was actually working at a shop with me. And for those of you guys who don't know, a 240 SX for $4,000 and the fact that it still runs a year after I bought it, that's unheard of. The fact that this car didn't come stock, it came with a Cusco roll cage, it came with ISR test pipes, legit PBM coilovers, a bunch of S14 stuff, S15 stuff that was converted over, like the 5-lug conversion and the hub and everything like that. Makes this car a little bit easier to work on than a normal S13 would be. It's a welded diff. You hear it? Dude, I'm telling you, this thing is legit. Like, it wants to drift, you feel it, right? I love this thing. So about a year ago, I was working at a shop called Impact Motorworks. If you guys remember some of my beginning first early videos that I posted, it was actually at that shop with Chad and Ronnie. Ronnie was the one who actually sold me this car. He had the car the whole entire time that I worked at Impact Motorworks, and I only driven in it a few times and I always saw it parked up, and he was trying to sell it basically the whole entire time it was there, and no one bid it. He was barely even trying to sell it, and the fact that he ended up selling it to me, man, it's a blessing, because you never ever see these cars out here, man. And I was really hesitant on pulling the trigger, and with the shop closing and everyone kind of parting their own ways, I got really lucky with the fact that I was able to score this car. So like I said, there has been some stuff done to the car. Like I said, Cusco roll cage. It's only half a cage, so it's not the full frame. It doesn't go through the dash, it just goes around it. We got a grip roll steering wheel. It's a 5-speed automatic. We got obviously a Corbeau racing seat and a bunch of stuff underneath. Everything under the hood is completely stock. It's a KA24DE. It's naturally aspirated, and really there's nothing to it but TLC. Like oil changes, air filters, that's really it. We just keep up with the car. As far as suspension goes, everything is done. Front tow arms, upper control arms, rear tow arms. It has PBM suspension. If you guys don't know about Part Shop Max, they're very legit when it comes to Japanese import aftermarket suspension. Also, I ended up scoring this car with an awesome pair. Ooh, is that a Ferrari? That is. Sound of them. Damn. Jesus Christ. Should we follow him?
Yeah.
We ended up scoring a 6 set of Wes Crane Subaru Series 1s. If you guys look it up, they're very rare Japanese wheels, and the fact that we got a whole set and they're pretty much mint, all we got to do is polish them. We may have to adjust the chrome a little bit, but there's no dents, there's no warps, and they're 18 by 11.5 in the rear, or 18 by 11 in the rear, and I think 18 by 9.5 in the front. So yeah, this is gonna be a little stance for a little bit, but for the time being, let's go over our plans with this car. Really, at the moment, we just wanted to drive, and so far I've already done what I've needed to. We've replaced the studs, brand new lug nuts because we were having issues with those. We did a coolant flush. We made sure that this engine is good because we're gonna end up taking it out. So my plan is actually to swap out this engine. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. I want you guys to put it in the comment section below of what you guys think we're gonna put into this car. But I promise you it's not gonna be normal. We're gonna do something a little different, but we're all familiar with it. So I really want to see what you guys have to say, and then once we introduce the swap, I can't wait to see your guys' feedback. So at the moment, we're really just gonna take this around. We're gonna test the frame. We're gonna see what other components we need. Maybe I think we need brand new brakes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a little more suspension components. I don't think we need to go a full cage, but I just want to hone in this car, get the steering correct, get everything good before we go in and start doing the swap. So yeah, we're just gonna take this around for the time being. We're gonna give it some TLC, and then we're gonna start looking for the parts that we need to be able to do our build. In the dirt. Holy shit. So we're back to the shop. We finally got the S13 up on the lift. As you guys see, we already started taking everything apart. So if you guys want to keep up with this build, make sure to follow this channel and share with your friends, guys. Like I said, go ahead in the comment section below and make sure to guess what kind of engine is going in this build. Like I mentioned before in the video, we are going to be really familiar with it. It's not going to be the usual of what people do with 240SXs. So I'm really interested in seeing what you guys have to say. So we're about to go get our hands dirty, guys. That's really all I can do right now. This is the introduction of the S13 finally on the channel after so long of you guys knowing about it. I'm Double R, and I'm out.